Your soul comes into each lifetime with a specific purpose and mission. And the more you awaken, the more you grow, the more you transform, that's when you really uncover your mission and your purpose of this lifetime, the things that you're really meant to be doing. And you may have already felt that call to uncover what you're here to do. What is your soul's purpose? What is your soul's mission? Especially in a time that we're in right now. More people are waking up and really feeling that call to step into their soul's mission, their soul's purpose. And in this video today, I want to share with you 4 tips of what you can do to start uncovering what your unique soul's purpose and mission is in this lifetime. And if you're feeling that desire that you want to finally uncover what you're here to do, that is your soul nudging you to find out about your soul's mission and soul's purpose and then start embracing that, because you are here for a greater purpose. You are meant to make an impact in the world through you just doing your own work, or you just doing something that you're really meant to be doing, like actually doing your soul's work. But here, before I share with you those tips on how to uncover what you're here to do, I want to touch on the difference between purpose and mission, because those are actually 2 completely different things. They are interconnected, but they are different. Now, your purpose is not about what you're here to do. Your purpose in each lifetime is actually to come into each lifetime to go through a series of challenges, obstacles, learning a lot of lessons, and then growing from that, really learning what you're here to learn, to then grow ready to at one point in your life, then when your soul has had many experiences and has grown enough to then at one point and say, okay, now I'm ready to awaken. So that is your purpose, is to have all these different experiences throughout your life, to then grow ready enough to then wake up again, to wake up to who you are deep within. And then that's when then the mission comes in play, because then the more you then start to wake up, the more you then discover about yourself, then you will also uncover your gifts, your abilities, you will develop your intuition and those type of things. And at that point then, you will then also uncover what you're here to do, what your soul's mission is of this lifetime. So you have the purpose, which is really the journey that leads you then to uncovering what your soul's mission is. And that's really about that awakening journey. It will then help you really find out what you're here to do, which is then your soul's mission. So let me tell you those 4 tips of how you can really uncover what you're here to do, because I truly believe you're already living your purpose. You're already living your purpose, and you are already somewhat aware of your mission, or you are maybe already are living your soul's mission. And if not, these tips can give you some insights into how you can really uncover what your unique soul's mission is in this lifetime, and also shed some light on the purpose that you've already been living. The first tip is explore your past, because your past leaves a lot of clues. As I just shared with you, your purpose is about having all these experiences, learning all these lessons, going through these challenges, these adversities, and those type of things. Well, those are the things that you were meant to learn, to then have all the wisdom, the knowledge about this area to then maybe help other people with. Right? So think of it like that. These adversities, these challenging times that you're going through, it's kind of like you going to college to learn about your degree, so to speak, right? So you're really in the university of life, learning these lessons. And then these things will then also teach you then how to maybe connect more with other people. So for example, let's say you've gone through a really bad divorce and it was really ugly, and you really had to reinvent yourself because of all that you experienced because of the divorce and stuff like that. Well, you came out, you learned how to then change things around, and you came out a better version of yourself, right? Or let's say you've gone through some really immense health challenges, and you really also found a way to, live now a better and healthier lifestyle. Well, that too could be something that you then meant to help other people with. Or let's say you're going through your spiritual awakening journey, or maybe you've been going through your spiritual awakening journey, and it was really intense. You had to do a lot of inner healing and clearing and releasing, uncovering, and all of those different things. And it was really, really challenging for you. But because of your dedication, because of your work, because of all the things that you have learned, you helped yourself really come out of that a much better person. Well, these things could be the framework of what you're then meant to help other people with. Because throughout these challenges, you're learning a lot of things, whether it's you're learning different modalities or you're learning, let's say, about the health. Maybe you're learning a lot about nutrition. Well, most people don't know about nutrition, right? So maybe then that is something that you're then meant to be doing, because you have gone through that challenging time of really not being very healthy, and then through your journey you learned about nutrition, about healthy lifestyle and things like that, which now you can help other people with. Same thing with the inner healing journey, the same thing. You have gone through your own inner healing. You've learned a lot. You've uncovered a lot. You learned different modalities. Of course, in the beginning, it's always about you first. It's always geared towards you first, because you need to learn. You need to experience things. But these things that you have learned, all the modalities, may then just be the tools that you then need to use, or that you can use to then help other people with. So start out by exploring your past. See, what are some things in your past that you have gone through that were really challenging? And now, okay, here, I just want you to know, you don't already have to be completely on the other side, right? To then start, helping other people and stepping into your mission. As you are on your journey, as long as you are already further ahead than people that you would want to work with, may want to help with, you're already on your way to being able to make a difference. So don't think you have to be completely healed and completely awoken and completely fit and healthy to help other people. It's because of your journey that you can share with other people what you have done, what helped you, and those type of things. So your past is a great way to start exploring what happened in your past that may just be those adversities that you may then be able to help other people with. Then the second tip is really tune in to see what brings you most joy. What do you love to be doing? Do you maybe love to write? Do you maybe love to create something? Do you love to work with cards? Do you love to work with the angels? Whatever it is. Do you love to just talk to people, help people, support people? Whatever it is, really get some clarity. Take some time to really tune in. What do you enjoy doing the most? What really puts that smile on your face? What warms your heart when you're doing that? And here I just want you to know is that there are so many different ways of how you are meant to make an impact, and it doesn't necessarily need to mean that you're starting a business or you're doing something where you're actually working with people or whatnot. There are so many different ways that you can make an impact in the world. Like I said, it could also just mean you doing your own work that can be very, very beneficial, that can make an impact in the world as well. And that's why you tuning in to see what brings you most joy. What do you enjoy doing? Because you maybe you love to just write. You could write books, you can write blog posts or things like that. Or let's say you like to create things. Well, you can create stuff, right? You can maybe jewelry or things like that. So there are so many different ways that you can use what you have learned, the experience you've had from your past, and combine that with the things that you really love to be doing. Because you see, the thing is, your passion is the vehicle of you then doing what you're meant to be doing. Your adversities, the things that you've experienced in the past, may just be the material, so to speak, the foundation that you are then meant to deliver however you want to deliver the work that you're meant to be doing. Maybe helping other people, going through the things that you have experienced, your adversities. So just look at what do you love to be doing? What really brings you joy? And here I want to invite you. Don't think about, does this even make sense? Is this something that people would do? Because you see, the thing is, you are the only one who knows what is most important for you, what your mission is, what you love to be doing. No one can tell you that. But you see, the thing is, once you uncover what you love to be doing, what you really feel called to be doing, which brings me also to the third tip here is to tune in to connect with your soul. Really ask your soul. Let your soul guide you. Tune in to see, what do you feel called to do? Not what do you think you should be doing. Because you may have those ideas about, what you could be doing, what would bring you joy, things like that. But not all of those things are really what your soul desires to be doing. So what you can do is you can make a list. Make a list of all the things that you can come up with. What about the things that you really would love to be doing? The things that would maybe bring you joy. The things that would really fill your heart. Write it all down. Now, for one, it could be a number of things that you enjoy doing, which is perfectly fine because you can combine it all. It's not just that you have to do one thing. So let's say you know about a healing modality. It doesn't mean that you just have to do that. There's so many other things that you can do. And here, just an example for my own business, the work that I do numerous different things. Yes, the foundation is the spiritual teaching, but I also coach, I also heal, I do the Akashic records, I use light language, I do the videos, I create online programs. So there are different things that I do to live out my soul's mission, and you can do the same. So it doesn't have to mean that you're only meant to be doing one thing, because all of the things that you have learned, all of the things that you have discovered, think of it like that. There are tools that you can then use to then do what you're here to do. So your soul's mission is somewhat the umbrella, right? So for me, the spiritual teacher, spiritual mentor, that's like the overall umbrella of all the things that I do. It kind of combines it all. But then I have all these different things that I offer, that I do, that to help my clients, to help people like you, even just watching these videos, on their path. Right? So you can do the same thing. So think of it like that. Also, what would you love to help other people with, right? So that could be your overall kind of umbrella. It starts with that foundational piece. You think about, like, what is it that you would love to be doing? What is the transformation you may want to help other people create or experience? And then you're using all the knowledge, all the tools, all the things that you know, that you have learned, maybe those certifications that you have. These are all the tools that go underneath that foundational umbrella. And that's what you can do to then make that big impact. But you want to connect with your soul. You want to really tune in, like, okay, what do I feel called to do? Not what do I think I want to do, but what do I feel called to do? Because I truly believe you already know, to some degree, what your soul's mission is. It's already within you. You already know. You just maybe haven't listened close enough yet. Maybe you haven't taken that time to really connect with that deep inner desire. Or maybe you have just ignored it because maybe it is something that is not in the box of being normal and you're afraid of really embracing that. Or maybe you have doubts around, well, can I even make money doing this? Is this even a liable thing? I mean, should I even be doing this? I mean, what do people think if I step into this? What if I do this? I want to invite you to throw out all that. Throw it all out. It doesn't matter. Because when you really step into doing what your soul has come here to do, for one, your life will then start to unfold easily, effortlessly. Things will fall into place. You also then will feel a deep inner fulfillment because you're doing what your soul has come here to do. So start out with making a list of all the things that you think you could be doing, that you may feel inspired to be doing, but then really tune in and connect with soul to see, what do you feel called to be doing? And I also have a video I want to mention to you. It's an activation to activate your soul's mission. The link is in the description below. You can listen to that and then it can activate your soul's mission within you. Then after you listen to that, then over the coming days, then you will then receive more insights. It will then also help you to connect more with that soul's mission of yours. So you will gain that insight, the clarity of what that is. Then the fourth and final tip that I want to share with you is connect with your soul's blueprint. Now here, this you can do by just tuning in, kind of like what I just mentioned to you about, tuning in, connecting with soul. Or there's also a more advanced way of going about that, which is working with the Akashic records. Now you can actually learn how to do that yourself, or you can get a reading from someone else. But you working with the Akashic records is a powerful way to really get clarity of what are you here here to do? What is your soul's mission in this lifetime? And then also, how are you meant to go about this? You can also uncover what is really holding you back from really stepping into this. Are there any past lives that are really, holding you back from really stepping into this, that really are attached to your really embracing your soul's mission? All of those things, because your Akashic Records is the library of all lifetimes, and your Akashic Records holds your soul's blueprint for each and every lifetime. So if you want clarity, if you want guidance, if you want insights, tapping into the Akashic Records is a powerful way for you to get the insights, the guidance, the clarity, and just the answers of what you're here to do. Now, if you would like to learn how to read your own Akashic Records, I want to invite you to a free 6-day training series that I put together of learning how to access your very own Akashic Records. Over the course of 6 days, I will teach you how to access your records, how to ask the right kind of questions, and also how to really receive the guidance that will really give you the clarity, the answers that you're looking for. Or if that is not of interest to you, if you don't really want to learn how to do it yourself, you also have the option to then maybe go seek out someone that can do a reading for you, whether it's me, myself, or maybe you find someone else. Now, the way I do my readings is I do them all in writing. So you would actually get a blueprint, a document, a very lengthy document with all the information in there, so you can always go back to it. And one of the readings in specifically that I would like to mention is my Life Purpose Activator reading, where you really get that clear guidance around what are you here to do? What is your soul's mission in this lifetime? And also, what is holding you back? What can you do to really step into that? How are you meant to go about really embracing this soul's mission of yours? If that is of interest to you, the link also is in the description below. But working with your soul's blueprint is actually the best thing that you can do, because then you don't ever have to wonder or guess or question. You will never not know the answer when you start working with your soul's blueprint. So like I said, if any of those things are of interest to you, whether it's the learning it to yourself or the reading, both of the links are in the description below. But the key here is to really uncovering your soul's purpose and soul's mission is you want to follow your soul's calling. Your soul knows best. No one can tell you what you're here to do. No one. The only one that can really tell you what you're here to do is of course, getting an Akashic Record reading, because it's, based on your Akashic Records, or you really tuning in and connecting with your soul. Yes, you can get input from other people. You can get suggestions from other people, but you need to then tune in to see, okay, how does that feel? Does that really feel like something that I'm meant to be doing? That is really what I want to be doing? That is really key, because if you're doing something that you think you should be doing, you're actually moving into misalignment, and that can cause a lot of problems and obstacles and interferences and challenges, and it's not a good road to be on. So you always want to make sure that you are in soul alignment with everything that you're doing. But here are the tips on how you can really uncover your soul's purpose, soul's mission in this lifetime. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that you've gotten value out of it. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And also, I have a question for you. Where are you on your journey of uncovering your soul's mission? Do you already know what you're here to do? Or are you still searching? I would love to know. Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Or maybe, are you actually already living your soul's purpose and soul's mission? I would love to know. But thank you so much for being here. Now be sure to check out this video here. Is that activating your soul's mission light language activation to really help you with this as well. I think you're going to enjoy that. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant and joyful day. Namaste.